Good morning, second graders. This is Miss Sheehan. Today we will be reading a book called It's Okay to Be Different by Todd Parr. It's okay to be missing a tooth, or two, or three. It's okay to need some help. It's okay to have a different nose. It's okay to be a different color. It's okay to have no hair. It's okay to have big ears. It's okay to have wheels. It's okay to be small, medium, large, extra large. It's okay to wear glasses. It's okay to talk about your feelings. Purr, roar, grrr. It's okay to eat macaroni and cheese in the bathtub. It's okay to say no to bad things. It's okay to come from a different place. It's okay to be embarrassed. It's okay to come in last. It's okay to dance by yourself. It's okay to have a pet worm. It's okay to be proud of yourself. It's okay to have different moms. It's okay to have different dads. It's okay to be adopted. It's okay to have an invisible friend. It's okay to do something nice for someone. It's okay to lose your mittens. It's okay to get mad. It's okay to do something nice for yourself. It's okay to help a squirrel collect nuts. It's okay to have different kinds of friends. It's okay to make a wish. It's okay to be different. You are special and important just because of being who you are. Love, Todd. Did you like the book? Excellent. Now we are going to be drawing and writing our own pages for a book. We're going to do them in the same style that Todd Parr did. Now you might have noticed while we were reading the book that Todd Parr has a very repetitive pattern to the way he writes. So every page started with it's okay to. It's okay to be something. It's okay to have something, or it's okay to do something. Let's talk for a minute about the pictures in this book, the illustrations. You might have noticed that all of the characters in the book, in all of the pictures, they all have a very round face with little ears sticking out on the side. They all have two little dots for eyes and have a big mouth. Did you also notice the colors? Todd Parr likes to use lots of bright colors in his pictures. And they're not very realistic. They might show somebody with blue skin and purple hair like this one. This one has green skin. These ones have yellow skin. So the colors don't match what people really look like. But that's part of what makes his illustrations great. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make your own page for a book like It's Okay to Be Different. There are a few things that you will need. You'll need a piece of paper. You can use white or colored paper. Either one will work. You'll need a black marker, and then you'll need some crayons. If you don't have these things at home, you can use a pencil. You can use colored pencils. You can use some colored markers, but just be careful with some of the darker colors because it will make it hard to see. All right, let me show you my example. So I wanted to think about what was one thing that made me different. And one thing that I thought of is that sometimes I have pink hair, and that's pretty different. So this is the drawing and sentence that I wrote. It's okay to have pink hair. Let's look at this drawing for a minute, and I want to point out a few things that I did to make it like Todd Parr's drawings. So first thing is that I put a big circle for my face. I did 2 small black dots for the eyes. I did a big mouth. I did these 2 little ears right out the side. And then because I was talking about pink hair, I added the hair on top. Now, I did pink hair because that's what I was talking about in my sentence. But I also wanted to make sure that I used a bright color for my skin. Todd Parr doesn't use realistic colors for skin. He'll use red or blue or yellow or orange or green or other bright colors. I'm going to do one other where I use it's okay to be something. So first I need to think of an idea. Trying to think about what are things about me that make me different. And one thing that I thought of is that sometimes I feel pretty worried. And so I'm going to do the sentence, it's okay to be worried. All right, so I want to choose a color of paper for this one. The last one I did on white paper, you can use white paper or you can use colored paper. Todd Parr uses a lot of bright colors in the background. I think I'm going to do this one on green. So I have my green piece of paper here. I'm going to start with my drawing. It's okay to be worried. So how will I show that on the face? Maybe I will make the mouth shape and the eyebrows show a worried expression. I'm just trying to plan ahead a little bit before I get started. All right, now to make the face. I'm going to start, just like all of Todd Parr's drawings, with a big circle for the face. There's my circle. Remember, we always have these ears on the outside, like this. We always have the 2 dots near the top for the eyes. And then before I want to draw the mouth, I want to be careful to make sure that I'm doing the right expression. So if I'm thinking about somebody who's worried, I don't want to do a big smile. I think I'm going to do it straight across like this. And then if someone's worried, their eyebrows might kind of go like that. All right, and then I'm going to add my hair. This doesn't really look like my hair, but it's one way to show my hair in a picture. All right, so there's a person. Doesn't really look like me, but there are some things that match my sentence. And then I'm going to add some color. So remember, we're using colors that are not realistic colors. Todd Parr uses a lot of really bright colors for skin and for hair. So I was thinking that I might make the hair blue. Then maybe I would make the face and the ears this purplish color. So I would keep going to do the whole thing in this purplish color. And I will finish that later, but I'm not going to make you guys watch me color it. Let me show you how I write the sentence now. So I'm going to use that same black marker for the sentence. And I was going to say, It's okay to be worried. So I'm starting with a capital I. It's okay. I don't have lines on this paper, but I can still try to make the letters in the right way, just like we learned in foundations. It's okay to be worried. If you're not sure how to spell something, you can ask your parents or use the internet to help, but it doesn't need to be perfect. If you have a question, you can also ask Mrs. S or me in Google Classroom. All right, it's okay to be worried. That's my sentence for this one. All right, I will finish coloring this in and we will show everybody at our class meeting tomorrow. Bye.